Lost on my soul for chrome or mixed with color. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put endless to denim on rims on my car. I got a Republican doctor. Made my ass great again, my God. Know you mad now, enchilada. When bitches test me, you get messy like soda. Lost on my soul for chrome, I mix with color. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior, I wanna bees, I got no heart. I put endless to denim on rims on my car. I got a Republican doctor. Made my ass great again, my God. Bitch, don't make me wreck you, don't stop. I'm number one, you can only be those. Say goodbye now. I got a Chinese girl, yeah, she from Shanghai. She put the bosses in New York, got good eyes. I know I love her, only saw her 2 times. Hey yo, even if my name was Natalie Nunny, bitches still couldn't check me. That's word to Chanel, they ain't nothing to see. Bitches on TV channel and have a joke about babe, I'm into landscape. I'm like Blueface, I fit on like earrings and Fendi. Then stamp the trench coat Burberry with a COMPETITION, don't see any. Sitting under stars in the city lights. Baby daddy told me I got pretty eyes. Bitches only eating when I get spoons. I stay with that Uzi, I miss +1. I was really in the field with Carla girl. Now it's helping campaign. R.I.P. Check in with that bird down when I'm in Harlem. Niggas are blue like Doja. I got that Duffy. Ooh, everything we do, you motherfuckers do it too. I be on it too, too. Everything we do. Rappers can't dress, yeah, they just be hating. I never read it, but got other statements. Stop wearing capital, cause they got basic. I used to wear capital, ooh, stop faking. I used to wear Monae, but now they Asians. I mixed the Greg one, purple label. My closet, 2 clutter clothes on my table. We wore that V-long to it turn fake. I don't reason my niggas wanna go down bad. Those niggas doing it, but I'm on that shit. I made that shit up. Lost on my soul for chrome, I mixed with color. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put endless to denim on rims on my car. Lost on my soul for chrome, I mixed with color. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put endless to denim on rims on my car.
What's going on, Conscious crew? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing fantabulous. You guys know what we're here to get into, girl. We got quite a bit to get into. Even some of the stories that we're going to be discussing this afternoon have expanded, okay? There's been more F-ish that has multiplied the situation since the original, girl, okay? So, it's going to be a week filled with a lot of content because there's a lot going on, and I'm going to have to come back and give you guys updates on things that have happened since today, things that have happened since 3 days ago, okay? But before we get into everything that you see in the title of this video, I need you guys to certainly thumbs up the video until it is stuck, okay? You guys know that thumbing up not only helps with the YouTube algorithm, but it also sends out personal invitations to other Conscious crew members who have no idea that we're loud, live, and in color, popping that good puss on this God-given Sunday, okay? So if you want other Conscious crew members to join us, you need to thumbs up the video. And I do have Aaliyah's eldest daughter. I have her soundtrack on ready to go, okay? Miss Phor Page Letter acapella style. Shout out to Legina Gold, okay? I also have Super Freaky Grandmama, the remastered remix, baby. Okay, to inspire your thumbs and everything. So if you do not want to endure your kryptonite, I assure you it is better to thumbs up for free rather than have me seize the kingdom by violence. Okay? Or style. You need to make sure that you have your notification bell set to all, and shout out to all of the new subbies. I think we are like several people away from 43.5 and growing. So shout out to the new Conscious crew members. We are a all-purpose platform that does it all, girl. We get into sociology, we get into anti-blackness, racism, we gag, we roast, we get into celebrity gossip, girl. It is a mixed CD over here, girl. There's various subjects and genres of content that we engage. So there's a little bit of everything for everybody. And even our hot topics sometimes get into some real things. Matter of fact, a lot of times our hot topic, celebrity-based content evolves into commentary where I drop gems, etc. So all of the content, you know, is a high-valued man, if you will. Also, shout out to all of my contributors and donators. You guys know that all donation information, PayPal, Miss Cash App, email, and Patreon are available in the description box. Okay, we got a lot of bad boys tea to get into in Patreon as well, which will be happening after this commentary, girl. There's been a lot of drama happening outside of the show. For those of you who don't know, I reviewed this season of Bad Boys in Patreon. I really could not bring myself to give Zeus the publicity from my main platform because their content is so incredibly trashy and low vibrational, but it's such a guilty pleasure. So I was able to kill two birds with one stone by putting it in Patreon, because Patreon doesn't go into an algorithm. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't go out into the waves, into the multiverse of the social media machine, okay? It's in a very isolated space where it'll sit there and be available for those who subscribe to the platform. So if you have been enduring season 2 of Bad Boys Texas this season, then get your ass in Patreon and all of that good jazz. Also, YouTube news, just my personal feelings about shit, all that stuff goes into Patreon as well. Things that I really won't say and won't bring attention to on the main platform are things that I will over in Patreon and all of that good jazz. Matter of fact, we just had a great Patreon session on yesterday before I went live to let these basic twisted foot ass heifers and bitches and niggas have it. Okay, so if you into all of that raw dogging, yeah, you might want to get there. With no further ado, though, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh, and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Anything we do, you motherfuckers do it too. Let me speak to some of the Conscious crew members before we get started, girl. It's almost 300 of y'all in the building. Keep thumbing up until it is stuck. Can you guys hear me and see me? Someone said that it is. Yeah, I have a Patreon auntie. Someone said that it's buffering, girl. You know, it might be that partial payment you made on your phone bill, honey. Okay, sometimes y'all want to send $30 instead of applying that $55 or that $99 to your phone bill, and you be wondering why you have to endure stream in 2K and 1K. Okay, everybody's hold on. Is it or is it not? It's buffering. It's a yes for buffer. Well, what the hell y'all want me to do about it? I don't control YouTube. What you want me to do, honey? Okay. Because I can see clearly on my end. The rain is gone. Okay. Okay. 1 for all clear. It's clear. Okay. Give me a 1 if it's clear. Okay. Yeah. Give me a 1 if it's clear, girl. No buffering. Okay, girl. That's a partial payment, girl. Okay. Give Boost Mobile the rest of the day. Money, Miss Mamas. Okay. And all will be fine on your stream. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, child. We got a lot to get into. You guys know all about the submersible, girl, the submersible Titan and this drama. You guys know that the submersible, which was made out of tin foil and banana skin, had imploded an hour into sinking 5 occupants who paid $250,000, okay, to go see the Titanic, which was about 2 miles down to the seabed floor. Well, the U.S. Navy SEAL and the military and the FBI and the Illuminati all lost contact with Miss Submersible Titan an hour into its descension, okay, to the bottom of the Red Sea so they can go explore this goddamn haunted ass sailboat with all these damn dead spirits down there bound by aquatic goddesses and things. And so a massive search, girl. What? How much did they say the search was? This search costed the country, I want to say $10 million plus, girl. It was a substantial amount, girl, and it claimed the lives of 5 mayonnaise folk, girl. Okay, come to find out, there's a lot of controversy prior. That there had been lawsuits against OceanGate, who runs and owns Miss Submersible Titan and everything, girl. Okay. There had been other individuals who had concerns about the safety of this particular ship, which wasn't even made by professionals, girl. It was made by interns, girl. It was made by college students, child, okay? So more than likely, they are sum totaling their conclusion to the fact that the prior visits in the submersible Titan had caused damage that eroded this tin foil hot tub, girl, okay? And this last trip, okay? Now, as a result of the submersible destruction, which allegedly came to an implosion, okay? They claim that, bitch, not an explosion, but an implosion, girl, that the world came crashing down on these people inside of this goddamn tinfoil ship, girl. And allegedly, it was supposed to have obliterated these people, girl, okay? Turned their asses into a Stouffer's macaroni and cheese, bitch, okay? While they were trying to get down there to the goddamn Bikini Bottom to go get them a Krabby Patty, okay? Well, they've been recovering remains. And I think I got a nasty piece, not a visual, girl, of the fatality, but, you know, I like visual references and things, shy. Hold on. How doing, Greer? How doing, Miss Mamas, girl? They are claiming that in their search efforts and recovery, girl, that they done found human remains, y'all. Human remains have come up alongside the broken wooden parts of this damn itty bitty submarine, child. Now, they haven't disclosed exactly what those remains are they but they do have yada that has come up with the recovered wreckage, child. What's going on, Christian? What's going on, CCN TV? Hi, boo. Okay, girl. So we don't know, girl, if they done found a foot, a toe ring, a whole head, bitch, a scalp. Now, if the science is sciencing like they saying, then I'm gonna assume, girl, that if an implosion at this depth and the pressure from the water, okay, was so severe, girl, that it disintegrated these folk, then the remains are more than likely probably bits of flesh that are embedded into the sides and nooks and crevices of all this aluminum foil equipment, girl, okay? So I don't know whether the family is going to be happy that aspects of their relatives, girl, have been found lodged into this tiny ass submarine, girl, or whether they're going to be horrified, child. I don't know if they're going to get a casket or urn for these bits and pieces of persons, girl, but they have and are sending off whatever the hell they found to be analyzed, okay? So we're going to see who the flesh belongs to, girl. Dental records, girl. It could be teeth, it could be toenails, it could be any goddamn thing, okay? So the submersible had end up being a casket as well, bitch, and it has retained some of the goddamn bone marrow of those who took their last voyage in said ship, girl, okay? So it's gonna be interesting to find out what that gives, girl. Moving along. Speaking of hitting rock bottom, bitch, let's talk about Cynthia Bailey's old piece of ex-simp, Miss Peter Thomas. You guys know Peter Thomas used to appear on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. He was married to supermodel Big Thickums, okay? Cynthia Bailey, baby, okay? And she had to divorce him because she damn near lost her My Vanilla card and her Cash App check-ins and savings, girl, as a result of fucking around with this nigga, okay? But Peter's money issues did not end with his marriage, girl. He actually doubled down in problems. Check this shit out. Peter Thomas has recently been sued by landlord Bentley Bay Retail, okay? Who is the company and the owners of the Bar One facility out in Miami, okay? They held a lease with this nigga since 2018. And they sued Peter for eviction, not only this time, but one time before for unpaid motherfucking rent. However, they worked out a deal in 2020 where Peter agreed to pay those outstanding debts in exchange for staying in contract with his landlords. That prior debt is $270,000 in unpaid rent, baby. Okay? But his landlord agreement also stated if any checks bounced, ran for the hills, stopped, dropped, and rolled away, okay, from the teller, baby, that the agreement would be terminated and that his ass would have to vacate the premise immediately, okay? But guess what? Those checks in July, August, Miss September, and Mrs. October of 2022 returned for insufficient broke-ass funds, okay? Now Peter owes Bentley as a result of delinquent bills from 2020 and current unpaid rent a whopping total of 422,000 motherfucking Mexican pesos in unpaid rent, baby. Also, that includes outstanding costs, utility charges, utility bills, Peter. This nigga ain't even paying the water. He ain't paying the electric. He ain't paying the city for the trash. He ain't paying their nigga and sales taxes, okay? Now, it gets worse because Peter was sued in another situation involving the opening of a super club that he was planning on to invest $3 million in. But he was sued even by that particular facility owner for unpaid rent. Making matters even grimmer, he wasn't even paying his employees who sometimes had to sleep in the bar because they wasn't making enough money to afford their motherfucking rent, baby. His own waiters and waitresses allegedly weren't even able to return back to their apartments, ensuring their safety because they knew they would have to face their disgruntled roommates who they subleasing with, girl, who wasn't gonna let them go in the Frigidaire and eat up all the cabbage and all the Hallmark, bitch, and you can't come up with your $1,200 motherfucking rent. So Bar One turned into a goddamn turned into a sober living facility, bitch. Okay, after closing hours, baby. You look through the windows of Bar One in Miami after 9 p.m., girl, and you're gonna see pallets and blow-up mattresses and pull-out couches and pajama sets and shit, girl. Okay, it's gonna be laid out like a homeless shelter in Miss Bar One. Peter, can we just throw the whole man away? Can we just throw the whole man away, y'all? Wouldn't it just be cheaper to throw the whole nigga away, girl? Is it just me, bitch? Cynthia clearly got the hell out of Dodge and dodged a goddamn bullet. I don't know what the fuck is wrong. Oh, I'm gonna tell you what the fuck wrong with Peter. His mammy ain't raised him right. Because Peter responded to the backlash he received as a result of all his business coming out into the public square. And his response was essentially berating the Black community. Okay? Pulling a damn Peter Luther King speech, girl, trying to do reverse psychology and make the Black community in some way, shape, or form feel responsible or at least cold-hearted, harsh, and jealous. Okay, because they had criticisms for this man constantly ending up in the predicament in which he does. Now, it would seem to me that Peter needs to go have a conversation with Andy Cohen because he makes for a better housewife than he does a business owner. It might be time for Miss Peter to go ahead and transition fully as Patricia, because Patricia had it going on, girl. She was cashing Donald Trump checks. Okay. So I want to encourage Miss Peter to consider going down there to the post office and going down there to the DMV, girl, and getting a new ID and identifying as Patricia Thomas, girl. Go ahead and run an old nasty piece of negotiation to Bravo, girl. And then somebody can put him in a freakum dress and have him pull out one of his peaches and he can be on the next season of Housewives, who needs to be saved, by the way, because the show is fucking tanking in views, bitch. My goddamn live streams get more views on it than this current season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, baby. So I'm sure Patricia would come and get shit real lit, girl, because we can't do Peter. Peter been canceled, girl. Peter can no longer identify as a man at all. Not at all, girl. It's the absolute ignorance for me, girl, to want to go around and invest potentially $3 million, bitch, when you can't even pay $300 to your waitresses, girl. Something is wrong in the membrane, baby. So let's go ahead and cancel the man. And let's go ahead and welcome Patricia Thomas to enter the chat, baby. We gonna move it along. Speaking of identities and Patricia, baby, Jay-Z's mama, okay? Miss Gloria Carter married her long-term girlfriend, Roxanne Whitfire. Okay, a few weekends ago, girl. Now, Jay-Z mama, she came out of the closet, girl. She married Miss Roxanne, girl. And I think it's a spirit of lesbianism on the name Roxanne. Does anybody agree with me, baby? Every goddamn Roxanne I know is a carpet muncher, baby. And I'm here for it, girl. But every Roxanne wears a strap on, baby. Every Roxanne got a big piece of plastic between their legs, girl. That's every Roxanne I know, okay? So all y'all homophobes, baby, if you absolutely don't want to raise a lesbian daughter by accident, then you need to avoid giving her the name Roxanne, baby, because Roxanne gonna have a mustache by the time she's 22, child, okay? But all the homophobes, baby, who gonna induce trauma, gonna be homophobic, and who gonna raise, you know, your homosexual child, girl, all the wrong ways, bitch, okay? One sure way you can avoid homosexuality is by avoiding the name Roxanne, okay? Now, with that being said, Miss Gloria Carter married her soulmate in Tribeca, baby, okay? One of the Tribeca neighborhoods in Miss New York, girl. And of course, in attendance was Jay-Z himself, Beyonce, Blue Ivy, Kelly Rowland, Tina Knowles, Tyler Perry, and Robin Roberts. Now, I'm trying to figure the hell out, bitch. Why in the hell is Tyler Perry flaming hot Cheetos ass attending this wedding? Was he looking at this wedding as a tutorial on how to come out the alleged closet that he's stuck in? Did he pull up to see how the hell it was done? When the hell did Gloria Carter and Miss Perry girl get into cahoots and get into a friendship, bitch? Like, that was a relationship I was not expecting, baby. What is the tea? Okay, now Jay-Z had opened up in a track called Smile back in 2017 about his mother coming out to him as a whole lesbian. And during an appearance on the David Letterman show, Jay-Z revealed that he had shed tears of joy when his mother revealed that she had fallen in love. He said, imagine having to live your entire life pretending to be someone else because you think you're protecting your kids. So for her to be in love and to have pride in who she is, I cried because her happiness represented her freedom, that she has found her liberation. My God, today. Shout out to Jay-Z. I almost shed a tear, bitch. If I wasn't so beautiful and so beat, I would have shed a tear because that was so affirming, girl. Okay? And all I want to say is congratulations, Gloria. It's hard enough to be on Plenty of Fish and Black Planet and Gay Chad and Adam for Adam and Eve for Eve and shit. And the fact that you had a long-term girlfriend you could turn into a whole wife is amazing, baby, because that ain't happening these days in the LGBTQ, not in the Black sector, baby, okay? Most Black queer people are marrying their goddamn sex toys at this point. Okay? So, you know, shout out to Gloria for being the same gender loving, melanated woman who gonna be able to enjoy the fruit of marriage, okay? And I think this is a great reminder to the world who always like to reduce queer people to their genitalia and what they do in the bedroom, to remind you motherfucking lowbrow gutter ass whores that we do love, honey, which is why we have started to use the term same gender loving rather than identifying as same-sex attracted, baby, because we don't just get down nasty and freaky style in the bedroom, but we also love, we start marriages, we have pets, bitch, we have fine china and dinner sets and go on vacation and 401ks, and we got insurances and playpens and shit all in the back room, baby, okay? We won't and become the same nuclear family that everybody else does. So shout out to Jay-Z. Shout out to his mom. Shout out to anybody who finding themselves, girl. And, you know, who don't give a damn about what the world think about them liking dick, pussy, and everything in Pataween. Okay? Speaking of liking dick, pussy, and everything in Pataween, girl, have y'all heard about Miss Phor from the Black Ink Crew? Now you got Black Ink Crew New York, Black Ink Crew, I think LA, Black Ink Crew Section 8, bitch. It's a few different chapters of Black Ink Crew that's playing out on MTV, girl, but Phor is from one of those Black Ink Crews, and he got a brother who is the star of the show named Don, okay, who owns one of the shops that Phor tattoos out of, girl, okay? Don is the big muscled Hercules Thor nigga on the show who be whipping everybody's ass, okay? Well, Phor, the brother, baby, okay, he is a sensitive thug, okay? This is what we call soft thugging, okay? He is all man, he is all muscle, he is all masculinity, but he also likes a piece of plastic in his ass as well. Come to find the hell out, Phor done went from representing himself as a typical masculine cis hetero man to evolving into an orthodox sexually ambiguous fur baby. Phor is on all fours on Twitter and OnlyFans, dressing up like Peppa Pig and German Shepherds and shit while being dog walked and tied up and pegged by his girlfriends all up in his ass, baby. Living his best motherfucking freaky life. Now, Phor originally went viral because rapper Sukihana had retweeted one of Phor's videos where he was pussy popping on a handstand physically and literally, okay? with those red Mario mischief boots on while getting his booty meat ate by a woman, or like Candy Burris likes to call it, butt head, booty head girl. Oh yes, you heard that correctly. He was pussy popping on a handstand upside down in Mario Brother boots while getting his booty meat chewed out by a woman. Okay, and that's what set his shit off and got him lit on the internet, girl. Now, he also had interviewed with Candy Burris, a Real Housewives of Atlanta, and who owns OLG down there to the Atlantis, girl. You know, Candy Burris is an old freaky bitch who got dildos. She got pocket assholes and vibrators and strap-ons and all type of swings and shit. She supplied you with all your freaking needs. She has a very successful sex line, and she also has a podcast called Candy Coated Nights, and she invited Phor on to get into all the nuanced dialogue about his sexuality and him being pegged and his ass, girl. And these are some of the highlights from the interview, girl. He said that a lot of black men had reached out to him, girl, when Sukiyana had got his shit lit on the internet and had praised him for his bravery, okay, and his confidence, girl, thanking him for letting the community know that black men like the pussy pop upside down in their Timberlands while getting their assholes chewed out by their women's, girl, okay, because black men have been holding that shit in for a long, long time, baby, okay, a very long time, girl. So he had an abundance, okay, of y'all's boyfriends, y'all's husbands, y'all brothers, y'all's uncles, y'all side pieces, y'all all them niggas y'all hook up with, baby. They in Miss Phor DMs, girl, thanking him for, being pride about, using your asshole and getting ate out and things, and loving all that pegging and rim jobbing and stuff, girl, okay? Because that's the shit they really be wanting y'all ass to do, but y'all be too homophobic and wanting to divorce and break up with a motherfucker because they like they fucking asshole tickled, okay? Now, he also had cleared up some misconceptions, girl, because, soon as a black man goes up and say he likes a bitch to put their motherfucking face in between his goddamn asshole cheeks, girl, y'all want to be going to call a girl gay and homosexual and as gay as they come and just a red-blooded queen, girl, who walked the balls, okay? He said that he is not gay, that he is not into men's, girl, sexually. He said he is, however, trans attracted, and when asked about whether he would suck the peen of a transsexual, he basically said yes by saying that he does whatever is necessary to please his partner because he is a sexually pleasing nigga, okay? So if the trans woman is post-op, girl, he don't mind getting on his knees in Belize. He don't mind getting on his back in Iraq, girl, okay? Whatever will satisfy the insatiable thirst of his partner, girl, is what it is his job to fulfill. Now, if only that memo can go out to all men, girl, because I prefer sexual slaves as well. See, I would prefer a Phor. I like my niggas to be Phors, girl. I need sexual slaves, girl, okay? You just here to please mama, baby, okay? It's not about you, it's all me, girl. So just lay down, get tied up, girl, follow all my instructions and everything, girl, and me and you will both have a fulfilling experience, child. Now, my question to y'all before I get into the rest of what he said on this thing is, are any of my womans in the chat willing to rim job they men's, girl? Do I have some rim jobbers? Usually it's country bitches with chipped fingernail polish who be eating the niggas' asses around here around the block and things. But do I have any city girls? Do I have any JTs and Carlisha pleases, girl, who are willing to rim job their man to keep a good black man in your life, girl? If your man came home and said, baby, I'm gonna shower real good and, I want to love you down And it's just only one thing I want you to do for me, baby. Okay, just at some point, okay, and all this good dick I'ma put on you is, can you just take your tongue and just swirl it around the inside of my inner worlds, baby? Yes, inner worlds being synonymous with my asshole, okay? And take me to the king, girl. I ain't gonna have nothing to bring but praises and glory. Will you, girl? I won't cheat on you. I give you all the babies you want. I'll bring every motherfucking check home to you. Okay? If only you can just do that one thing. You know, every now and again add that. It ain't even got to be a to-do. Every time I'm gonna put this good, hard, big bang dick up in your puss. Okay? But just on occasions. Maybe Valentine's, my birthday, anniversary even, girl. Okay? Can I just sit on your face, mama? Okay, and ride you backwards and forward like a front porch rocking chair. Is that okay? To put this asshole on your baby hairs, okay? Can I rest in my femininity every now and again, girl, okay? And become whole in my humanity, okay? By putting all this booty meat, baby, on your lip gloss. Can that happen for me? Okay, let me see. Oh, somebody said, oh my God, that's Phor. Yeah, that's Phor, child. That's him. Now, he had went on to say that he's also a polygamist and that his family supports his work and his truth because his OnlyFans is keeping everybody lights on. He says that also his OnlyFans content involves erotic, naked tattooing, bitch. So if you into busting a nut while you getting Medusa tattooed on your back, bitch, then you need to go ahead and email Miss Phor girl over to the Twitterations, child. If you interested in skating, baby, while you getting your baby daddy name tattooed across your motherfucking neck, okay? Phor is the nigga for you, baby, okay? Tattooed and dick, all right? All I got to say, bitch, is I love to see it, girl, okay? Black men being honest, bitch, I'm here for it, girl. Now, you might want to throw up and have a bucket available and next to you after a black man get finished being authentically him and telling all his goddamn truth. But the pendulum swinging on these niggas from going from lying, hiding, scheming, and cheating to being able to wear they nasty it on their shoulder, baby. I'm here for the wearing it on my shoulder movement, baby, okay? So black men, yes, honey, be inspired by Phor. Let these women know who you is and what they signing up for and give y'all partners the opportunity to understand that what's going to come with the horse and carriage and good dick is them having to eat your asshole out, okay? To keep you entirely happy, baby, okay? We'll have a deeper conversation about all that in another video, baby. Y'all know how I like to get down, baby. But until then, we just gonna move it alone. Now, y'all know I have been covering the Carlishia Hood situation, girl. Okay, y'all know Carlishia Hood and her 14-year-old son were arrested, okay, and their story had went viral, okay, especially after a video surfaced of Carlishia Hood standing inside of a hot dog restaurant getting her meal prepped, and a disgruntled Jeremy A. Brown can be seen arguing with her, trying to get her to leave, trying to get her to be quiet, and if not, threaten physical violence upon her, girl. Okay, Miss Carlishia stood her ground, and she was physically assaulted by Mr. Jeremy, who punched her repeatedly in the face. That was until her faithful 14-year-old son came and popped him in his motherfucking ass, put him on a trampoline, and took him to the upper room, bitch, and he ain't came down since. Now, initially, there was a narrative that was put out that Carlishia had texted her 14-year-old son to come into the hot dog stand eatery and to bring that thing, baby, to bring that glockety glock in there and to pop this nigga. And after they did so, it was reported that she tried to get him to come back into the eatery to pop the low vibrational bitch you can overhear in the video, telling her that he told you to be quiet, okay? But she went from being okay with her man putting his hands on an unarmed black woman to crying the popo or river, because that narrative came from his girlfriend, Jeremy A. Brown's girlfriend, the same raggedy, bald head, no lace front having asshole that you hear saying, I told you. He told you to be quiet. She was the eyewitness who initially gave her eyewitness account to the popo, because Carlisha and her son had left the scene of the crime after they left Jeremy A. Brown bleeding out in the parking lot, okay? Now, the DA in this case dropped all charges because, first and foremost, they weren't confident that they were going to be able to convince a jury of a conviction. But secondly, there was new emerging evidence, okay? That evidence was the fact that the initial police report and eyewitness testimony given by Jeremy A. Brown's girlfriend, who was on the scene, was false, and it was not substantiated nor legitimized by the surveillance footage inside of the hot dog eatery, nor the parking lot surveillance footage, which showed the entire ordeal, okay? The actuality was not aligning with the narrative provided by that raggedy ghetto bitch, okay? Now, you know, since then, there's been a press conference. Miss Carlisha had not one attorney, but two attorneys, girl, two black attorneys, girl, male and female, baby, who were ready to help her sue the city of Chicago for being falsely arrested and for emotional distress, okay? Now, amidst all of this, Carlishia Hood has received death threats in her inbox, her DMs, her emails. Allegedly, Jeremy A. Brown's family, friends, and loved ones have also been making threats of violence unto Miss Carlishia, etc. It's been hell and high water since all of this has happened. She has not been able to go back into her regular smegular life, okay? It's been a lot going on. Well, allegedly. And I've been trying to find, you know, proof of this, but this is now what's allegedly circulating, girl. A few days ago, there was a lot happening on Carlishia's Facebook between her and her lawyers and an activist that has stepped in to help Carlishia. Long story short, live streams got done. One of the lawyers had posted a picture of Carlishia and her son. Carlishia allegedly did not want those images circulating. She did not want her son publicized, etc. Allegedly, she asked the attorney to take the post down, to remove her son's image. It was a lot going on between the activist who is helping her and these attorneys. And long story short, Carlishia allegedly has pulled out of the lawsuit. Her attorney was out of town at the time that all this shit was going on online between them all. He wanted to speak to her once he got back in town, etc. But Carlishia allegedly is not wanting the lawsuit. And it's being said that the lawsuit to begin with was never her idea. The lawsuit were the lawyers and the attorney's idea. They wanted to use this situation to bring some penalty and accountability to Chicago's criminal justice system, which is raggedy and motherfucking racist and white supremacists, who absolutely all the time, in most cases, be getting away with murder. I mean, after all, the same system was about to penalize her before they even had all the goddamn evidence, had arrested her and her son, charged them with murder, etc. And this is what black folk are tired of in Illinois. This is what the fuck they're tired of in Chicago. So the attorneys, rightfully so, wanted to utilize what happened with Carlisha and her son to go forward in holding their raggedy criminal justice system accountable. But there's not going to be any of that. And allegedly, because you guys know the last time we spoke about the story, I had showed you guys the live stream that Carlisha had did. I forgot the young man who's an activist out in Chicago. But her and him were together, and they were speaking to one of the witness who actually recorded the whole ordeal. Okay, the witness didn't even know that Carlisha was in the presence of the activist because the interview took place on FaceTime. And then after the witness said that Jeremy was upset at Carlisha because she was taking too long regarding her order, because apparently the hot dog restaurant had got her order wrong, and they had to go and revise it. And Jeremy basically was ready to get his shit and go. Somebody else said Jeremy actually was an employee of the eatery. Okay, I don't know how true that is, but apparently this was his place of employment, and he was one of the workers who was in the back having to add ketchup, tomato, onions, and cheese, okay, and remove the whatchamacallit girl from her buns, okay, and that he came from around, okay, the counter, baby, and got in her face. And if that happened, bitch, if that's the case, that he was an employee, girl, that's even more ratchet and ghetto. And that's exactly why I said Carlisha need to sue the bun off the hot dog of that stand, okay? Because they are directly responsible for why this happened. They never intervened in the situation, threatened Jeremy A. Brown with police presence, never told him to leave. They allowed this man to upset the entire establishment while other patrons and customers were in the building, girl, and just let all of the ratchetosity, girl, come to an entire boil. And now you got bloodshot stains up on your menu, girl, where there is hamburger and teriyaki wings being advertised, baby. What? Teriyaki wings with a side of Jeremy Brown's blood, girl? What is given now? All because you motherfuckers didn't step in. So you guys know in my original commentary, I had said that not only did she need to sue the motherfucking blue and black off of Chicago Department of Police for false arrest, emotional distress, and everything else she could get, but that she also needed to sue the hot dog eatery for a lack of intervention, and that she even needed to put up a GoFundMe to help us, the public, to help her to get out of Dodge, especially since she done lost her job. Her reputation done got all tangled up in these false narratives and this fake arrest and this whole situation, and she's being threatened, okay? And she got 2 other children aside from the 14-year-old who protected her son, okay? But Carlisha actually hasn't done any of that, and the GoFundMe that people thought was Carlisha's actually was a fake GoFundMe, and she spoke out on Facebook telling people not to donate to that GoFundMe. Carlisha is traumatized. Even in the interview she did with the activist and the eyewitness who recorded, who she thanked for recording it, because that whole recording is what helped to exonerate her and her son, girl. The activist said that Carlisha had been going through bouts of depression. One minute she's lucid, the next minute she is breaking down, she shuts down, she goes into hiding, she becomes a recluse, and there's just a lot that she's experiencing. She has mixed emotions. Also, people have been saying that to even attempt to sue Chicago police also could amplify the danger of her and her son, because they could retaliate against her by opening up the investigation all over again and seeing if there's a way to penalize her and her son and hold them accountable so that they could cut the cord of this potential lawsuit. And all of this stuff Carlisha is taking in. She's already afraid because she's being threatened. Now she got to deal with the police department potentially being on some shiesty shit. A retaliation from them is too much. And as much as I want Carlisha to listen to her lawyers and to use this moment, because I think all of this is always bigger than the individual players. Right? Because these things, being falsely arrested, being us getting killed while in police presence, this is systemic. it starts off with individuals, but it affects the entire community that are being oppressed and having to endure violence because of these systems that are difficult to hold accountable especially when you are a part of a minority group. So it's a missed opportunity, but considering the circumstances, I understand. I hope that Carlishia takes some time to mourn her situation, to grieve her situation. She get the help that she needs, and that she has a change of mind. She doesn't have to do all this right now. There is a window of time for her to take before it lapses where she can sue who she needs to sue. If I were Carlishia, if anybody who's a part of Carlishia's team is watching us, encourage her to take some time, exhale, breathe, just process her feelings, process all of this. Let's raise money, start that GoFundMe. Let's help to get her and her son counseling and see if that counseling will clear her up, and then she can return sober in her emotions and have the strength to fight this system because of the dynamics. Because I would hate for this to be a missed opportunity for Chicago police to be held accountable. But also, she's only one person and she's a human being. So we're going to keep her in our prayers, girl. Just keep praying for Carlishia and her family, girl. Send light and love. It's a lot that's going on. And it's just a mess right now, child. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's move it along. You guys know I will keep you guys, caught up on all of that, girl. But moving along, we got to get into Miss Escape, honey. Okay, y'all know the sisters, girl, down to the Escape, girl. The Scotts had it going on this season of R&B Bad Bitches or R&B Divas or Escape versus the Supremes or whatever the hell it was, girl. Y'all know that they had it going down, girl, on the televisions, girl. And it's been the drama, girl, okay? Now, for those of you who dementia and Alzheimer's is catching up to you, let me refresh your memory, child, okay? Candy Bird, all the members of the Escape, Candy Burris and all, girl. Okay, they did a show with what? SWV? And on the opening episode, girl, there was a whole altercation between Miss Latocha Scott, alleged lead singer, co-singer of Escape, and her sister, Tameka Scott, girl, okay? It played out in their mama's living room, in front of all the fine china, baby, and whatnot, okay? And in that altercation, girl, we learned that allegedly Miss Latocha Scott and her old piece of trifling tired-ass husband, Rocky Bivens, had ran off with $30,000 plus of Tameka Scott's money that was rendered to her by a company that was responsible for issuing out royalty checks, okay, to artists prior to the 2000s, okay? Any artists and groups prior to the 2000s, this company and website, you could sign up, okay, and get any money that's in the system entitled to you, okay? And it was Tiny's mother who ended up finding out about this company and signing all the girls up. Well, come to find out, after Tiny's mama and Tameka had a chance encounter, and Tameka at this point was going through very difficult times. So she was telling Tiny Mama, girl, I'm broke. I'm almost willing to sell this good fat puss, girl. Enter into the pornography world, girl. I got bills to pay. I got a daughter who's going to college, baby. I got shit to do, bitch. Okay? And Tiny's mama said, well, bitch, you supposed to be having some money coming to you. And I signed you all up and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And Tameka was like, girl, I ain't received no check, bitch. Okay? She had to even call Spirit Airlines and shit, bitch, and see if they had a delivery scheduled, girl, to drop down her chimney, girl. She had made a call to the North Pole, talked to Santa Claus, bitch. Nobody was aware that she was entitled to some money. So she called the company. They opened up an investigation, send her over the check that did actually go out, and come to find out, girl, her signature had been forged. The check did come to her mama house. She claimed she wasn't living with her mama at the time, but who was living there was Latasha's roundhead ass, Rocky's triangle face ass, and the fifth member of Escape, which is her tired ass, narcissistic, delusional, dark-hearted ass mammy. Okay? And there was a whole confrontation over this alleged money that Latocha Scott and her husband had signed in their name and deposited in their account. She even had where the check got deposited, and it was into an account that was held and owned by Rocky. Okay? In this confrontation at this time, of course, according to Tameka, Latasha and Rocky denied it, and her mother made an excuse for the alleged thievery by saying that Latasha was going through some things and some hard times, etc. And Tameka had said on the show that she didn't press the gas and get her sister and her husband locked the fuck up and put them penitentiary cornrows in their motherfucking head in that orange jumpsuit on their ass, because she felt like it would have sabotaged her relationship to her mom, that she would have lost her relationship to her mom, and her relationship to her mom has always been her kryptonite. Her mother has always been her weak point, okay? Well, you saw all that drama play out. What it was a few months ago, last year, etc. Girl, we covered all of it, girl. Rocky and Latasha was on a press tour, girl. They went all over the Ricky Smiley show. They went all over World Star Hip Hop, girl. They went down there to Unhinged with Budweiser K's platform, bitch, trying to do damage control and claim they innocent and blah, 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 and fool la la and Well, you also know at that time, Tameka said she was being sent texts by some anonymous person that she believed to be Rocky, who was threatening to release a sex tape she had did back in the 90s with an ex-boyfriend who had good dick, and her body was given body yada 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 yada, and she had given it over to her sister when she had got married and things, because she didn't want that whole spirit sitting up under her bed inside that tape, baby. She didn't want that whole spirit lodged in the VCR of her house, baby, because she didn't know what that spirit would do to her children or do to her again, baby, okay? Because she might fuck around and find out that cheating is unacceptable in her marriage. So she didn't want to take a chance on that slutty spirit that was on that sex tape. So she asked her sister, Latasha, can you hold this over in your house, bitch? Because you don't know God anyway. Your house already tore up, bitch. Y'all already on demon time. So the spirit on this tape should find perfect integration into your home, girl. Can you hold this for me, girl? Okay. And Latasha decided to hold it and put it in a safe. But after a series of very bizarre events, okay, by Rocky Bivens, Tameka decided, girl, I don't know if it's proper for y'all to hold my tape. And when they asked her sister for the tape, and her sister claimed that the safe had been broken into. And Tameka found that to be very strange, because she like, bitch, why didn't you tell me my tape had been stolen? And when did your house get raided, girl? And why is there no police report? And more importantly, girl, who the fuck would have the combination? Because nobody can just break into your motherfucking safe, bitch. Nobody can just break into, a fucking safe, girl. It's made out of Wolverine parts, bitch. Like, what you mean, girl? Okay, but Latasha said, girl, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. But the person who started texting her threatened her with the release of nude images of her and the sex tape. Now, the last thing we heard was a clip from Tameka, and TMZ had caught her, girl, walking down there to the welfare, applying for her goddamn food stamps, girl, and she said that she was willing to have a conversation with her sister. Okay, she thought her sister had got her ass whipping up in the media. Her album had only sold, the Latocha Scott's gospel album had only sold 675 units, bitch. It did not go gold or platinum, bitch. It went penny. And, she felt vindicated. So she said, bitch, I'm ready to talk, girl. I'm ready to talk. We can sit down and talk, girl. And then we ain't heard nothing else from it. So I've been thinking the whole time, girl, okay, she must have got re-indoctrinated back into this goddamn narcissistic family, girl. The mama done persuaded her and things, girl, to come on down and to come on out and whatever, girl, okay? But Tameka was on a recent episode of Miss Candy Burris' Candy Coded Night, and she revealed that she done had to put a motherfucking TPO out, girl, a temporary protective order out on Miss Rocky and Latasha, because she's absolutely convinced that they are the ones who've been blackmailing her. They are the ones who are responsible for those text messages. She does not believe that her sex tape got stolen. That is right in they goddamn possession. And she was able to go down there to the courthouse and convince the judge, girl, that she needed some type of protection between her and her sister and her in-law, girl. So right now, currently, she ain't speaking to Latasha. There's no communications. There's none of that. And there is a TPO between her and them. Now, what I'm curious about is, where is Tameka with her mammy? Because she should have put a goddamn PTO out on the 5th member of Mixed Escape as well, baby. Okay? Latasha should have known that the group name alone was prophetic, baby. Because who it was telling Candy, Tiny, and Tameka ass to escape was Latasha's ass, baby. So that name given to the group ended up being very prophetic, bitch. Okay? I'm happy she put out a goddamn protective order. Them two motherfucking niggas, Latosh and Miss Bibbins, are diabolical, bald-headed demons right from the goddamn pits of hell, baby. Okay? And I hope she can convert that temporary into a lifetime goddamn protective order against their ass, honey. And I'm a forgiving bitch, girl. I'm a Christian mystic, girl. I'm an empath, so my capacity, to overlook some shit goes wide, large, and long. But baby, this is one of them goddamn situations, especially after hearing Escape sit down and talk about all the shit that was happening early on in their group, girl, with Rocky trying to underhand the group. He was making side deals, him and his wife and shit, girl, getting money off Escape name that the rest of the girls never saw. Him allegedly breaking into Tameka's iCloud back in the day, girl, where she had some very naked images of herself, girl. That's how he got the nude images and shit, girl. It's been a mess. This is one of them situations, girl. Don't look back, girl. Leave it alone, baby. Don't. Latasha is too dark-hearted, broken, and she in too deep. But more importantly, she narcissistic as hell. Stay the hell away from her ass. I don't give a damn how long goes by, baby. She gonna still be a narcissist 4 Christmases from now, girl, okay? I know we used to, in the regular world, with non-narcissistic people, baby, okay? Actual healing and maturity happens, okay? But when it comes to narcissists, they remain the same age forever, bitch, okay? It's like any other uncured illness, girl. Sickle cell, you're always gonna have it, okay? If you're blind, you're always gonna have it, okay? Narcissism, always gonna be had, baby. So stay the hell away from her ass, and more importantly, stay away from that mama. Because I think Tameka's strong enough to keep her boundaries when it comes to her raggedy head ass sister. But she gonna stay away from that mama. That mama is that mama gonna be the issue. Okay? So stay away from the coleslaw. Tameka, girl, we're rooting for you, girl. Stay away from your mammy, baby. You got Candy Burris' mama, you got Tiny Mama, you got a lot of other alternative mamas. But you might want to stay away from Candy Mama too. Okay, but you got Tiny Mama. Tiny Mama allegedly is a saint and a sweetheart. And she filled with glitter and everything sugary and nice, bitch. Okay, just adopt her as your new mama, girl. Get that on paper, honey. Okay, and just trade your mama ass out for Tiny's mother, because I can't do your mama, and you shouldn't be able to do her either, girl. Okay, so we here for Miss Protective Order, girl. Now, speaking of groups, Miss Nene Leakes, girl. God give me the glory. Oh shit. Hold on. God give me the glory. Miss Nene Leakes, girl. Y'all favorite pack of veneers, girl. Done been found pooching through the goddamn ghettos of Atlanta, girl. And the cameras caught up with Miss Leakes' child. And she gonna fuck around and say that she would be willing to return to the racist, white supremacist, elitist, classist Bravo hit show Real Housewives of Atlanta for the sake of the fans after she done filed a goddamn lawsuit citing racism and racial bias against the damn company. Now she got a whole pending lawsuit talking about the way that Kim Burrell Zodiac ass done been favored because of her white-skinnedness, girl. How she done been discriminated against, girl, by Miss Andy, honey. How they out there got slaves and auctioning niggas off and shit, girl. But gonna say that she would be willing to return for the fans. Nene motherfucking Leakes. Girl, I can't tell you how motherfucking disappointed I am. I can't tell you how much of a lace wig goddamn fool you is. I mean, you are hands down one of the biggest fucking sellouts in reality TV. I can't believe that you would let your desperation, and I know you got a $2 trillion ass house you brought with Donald Trump and Bravo checks to pay for, bitch. You got white carpets that need to be cleaned at $20,000 an hour, bitch. You got bills to pay. But girl, you cited racism against this company. You came out here and told us all of Bravo's business, girl. How they stomped on you, railroaded you, bulldozed over you, girl. How they took money off your table, girl. How they used you, abused you, exploited you. They won't even come to the table to mediate with you, allegedly. That's how much of the cold shoulder and a fuck you the network has given you after you and your personality helped to put this motherfucking franchise on the goddamn map. And even in all that you claim, they won't even come back down to the magistrate, girl, and mediate and find a middle ground with you. And yet you got your big plastic mouth ass out here talking about you would return to racist Bravo who don't give a fuck to send your ass even a voicemail, bitch. You call the front desk, bitch, and you get nothing. They don't even let you hear the voicemail, bitch. You ever call somebody's phone, girl, and it does nothing? That's the type of time Miss Bravo is on. That's the type of time Miss Andy Collins is on with Miss Nene. And she around here walking around as an undignified Negro with no sense of melanated pride or feminine pride or woman pride or Negro pride about her damn self, and gonna look white supremacists and the KK Ku Klux Klan in the motherfucking face and say she would be willing to return to the plantation because her motherfucking fans want to see it, bitch. If you don't sit your bald edge ass the fuck down with your cringy ass bitch, Nene, I used to think you was a bad bitch. I used to think your ass had your shit together and that you really knew who the fuck you was. But I have come to find out that you ain't nothing but a goddamn hooked on phonic 613 synthetic wig wearing ass motherfucking heathen who ain't got a bit of damn substance in your damn bone, bitch. Now, I don't know whether you need to go down there and get you an Aquafina bottle or turn your motherfucking ass around and go talk to Monique so she can show you how the fuck it's done, okay? Because right now, girl, you need big bitch power. You need to contact Monique, baby. The queen of getting what the fuck she want after she done talked all her shit and will make and enforce the network to pay her motherfucking ass out and give her ass free for publicity while getting all her lawyer and attorney fees paid for. Because you done fucked around and find out that you about to have to put all your shit in storage and that this was equivalent. This one statement, this one quote, this one motherfucking piece of wording from you, girl, is equivalent to you getting on your motherfucking knees and practically begging Bravo to give you your damn job. And I'm gonna tell you what my issue is with you, Nene. You knew the whole motherfucking time you couldn't afford to act like you didn't need a Bravo check while you was around here taking pride in a racist check, girl, which is the Miss Donald Trump check. And you didn't play your hand well. And then you had the nerve to argue all season long with Miss Candy Burris over giving Kim Burrell Zodiac a hit record when you should have actually been observing Candy as a living tutorial, bitch, for how you utilize reality TV, because she's still in your original spot and got 4 other motherfucking businesses that she's able to use Real Housewives of Atlanta's free for promotion to give leverage to, bitch. You should have been observing the baddest bitch while you was down here worried about, bitch, while you wasn't featured on Tardy for the Party, because, bitch, you didn't end up being tardy, bitch. You end up being completely uninvited to the party. The door is closed, bitch. The door is closed, girl. How you fuck around and end up not being tardy, but just not invited all together, girl? Bravo did you the way that Sheree did y'all ass the first season of Housewives, girl, when you ran up in the house party and your name wasn't on the guest list nor the grocery list, baby. No list to be found, bitch. Nene, do you not have any self-respect, bitch? Do you just not have any type of couth and ooth about your damn... Thumbs up this motherfucking video. Do you just not have no type of self-respect, bitch? After all you done claimed and said and been through and the way they still doing you, you gonna tell this fuck... Nene the type of bitch, baby, who would set the community back 50 years just out of sheer selfishness. This is another selfish motherfucker. This is another narcissistic motherfucker. Okay? Fell in love with Nene. The first season and a half, girl. And then she just took herself through the wash and rinse cycle, bitch, and she ain't never been the same, girl. Okay? I don't know whether she need to go see that goddamn psychic who did that goddamn seance circle with all their asses, girl, and see if she can resurrect Greg's spirit to come up here and slap the goddamn lace unit back on her head properly and gorilla glue that motherfucker down at the proper ratio between her eyebrows and her hairline, bitch. But somebody need to get Miss Nene in order. Because I just am in disbelief that Nene would just act out of low self-esteem like this. Girl, you broke up with your man over mistreatment before you willing to break up with Bravo. But if you that broke and need the coin, girl, just let us know. Our hell, bitch, Phor done upgraded to being an OnlyFans ass nigga. Take your 7-mile long ass on over the 40 over the OnlyFans, baby. It's a lot of men who like to fetishize Amazonian motherfucking women, baby, and put them damn broad shoulders to sexual use. And you ain't gotta have no sex partners. You can do the Christian version of OnlyFans. You can rub baby oil over those damn hemorrhoids and thyroids, baby. Somebody out here like a big tall bitch. It's okay. It's all right. You ain't gotta be in that Tatiana busting it down, baby. It's all type of genres of sensualness and sexualness over on Miss OnlyFans, baby. Go, baby, have enough self-respect to turn your pussy into an LLC instead of begging a cracker to sign your motherfucking check at the end of the day to keep your motherfucking faucet running with H2O. Have enough. Be dignified enough, baby. to put an LLC on your titties, baby, and head on over to the dark side of Twitter and OnlyFans, baby, and get your motherfucking coin in the age of female liberation, baby. Because I wish I motherfucking would. Kiss the ass of this network who threw me to the corner after I showed my ass and tell them that essentially I lied on y'all. See, what you done fucked around and did, bitch, and probably took your damn lawsuit from mediation to being null and void because your willingness to go back to a motherfucking network that you ain't even got a verdict on, you practically admitted you lied on. You just illegitimized your own lawsuit against Bravo. And Bravo gonna put their motherfucking lawyers on your motherfucking statement, baby, and send your ass packing and reduce your lawsuit, which is in the current position of mediation, into the frivolous category, girl. Frivolous. Ridiculous. Just gonna sabotage your... See, this is why people keep y'all ass off the internet. Stop. I know you got camera phones and Apple phones and orange phones and shit, bitch. See, y'all talk too much. You forgot you got a fucking lawsuit against their ass. That's how long they done had your ass pending and in the waiting room of the dentist office, girl, for a response. You've been sitting there so damn long, you done fucked around and forgot you got a damn lawsuit and gonna get your ass out here and talk about you willing to go back to the racist Bravo you alleged in your lawsuit. Girl, Miss Nene, bye wig. Moving along. What's doing, girl? Because we're moving. Oh, speaking of a self-sabotaging, enslaved ass, anti-black woman beating ass bitch. Let's get into Miss Blue, no motherfucking face, baby. Let's talk about it, girl. Let's get into Chrisean Rock's old nasty piece of incel, girl. Let's do it, child. Because Miss Blueface done fucked around and find out that she about to be down there on Cell Block 8 with Big Dick Derry getting fucked all in her motherfucking ass. And it ain't going to be out of pleasure like it is for Phor, honey. It's going to be out of the pain part, baby. Okay? Miss Blueface done pled guilty, okay, to weapon charges in last October's shooting outside of a Las Vegas strip club and for battery charges for kicking a fan at a casino in May. The victim of the Vegas shooting, Kentabias Taylor, said that he was jumped by members of Blueface's entourage and that his vehicle was shot at while he drove away, and that allegedly left him with a wound to his left hand from bullet grazing, okay? Mr. Taylor was able to flag down police at the Metropolitan Police Department headquarters, girl. Miss Blueface was initially facing murder charges, okay? And in court, Blueface waived his right to a preliminary hearing and pled guilty to a felony count of discharging a gun into an occupied vehicle and a misdemeanor battery charge, okay? Now, on June 7th, he was arrested again, okay? While he was in court, girl, in connection to the casino incident involving a female fan who alleged that she approached Chrisean Rock, who was with Blueface, for a photo, and expressed her love for Chrisean and said, fuck Blueface, okay? As a result of Chrisean hearing that statement, she punched the fan in the face, and Blueface not only took the fan's phone, but stomped and kicked her while his entourage allegedly held her motherfucking ass down. Now, prosecutors had agreed to drop the robbery charge while he pled guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge for striking the woman. The judge, Kathleen Delaney, also ordered Blueface to be released from house arrest. He is scheduled for sentencing on October the 2nd. Prosecutors are already entertaining sentencing him to probation, and if he successfully completes probation, he is allowed to withdraw his plea deal and instead plead guilty to a misdemeanor count of conspiracy to commit a motherfucking crime. Lock his motherfucking ass up, bitch. I don't understand. Do the courts actually consider the victims when they out here penalizing these goddamn menaces to Black society? Like, imagine how this looks to both Mr. Taylor and the female victim. The damn man barely made it out of his altercation with Blueface alive, and the damn female fan damn near went into cardiac arrest being stumped out by his motherfucking ass. And not only were charges allegedly not pressed. Well, I don't know if charges weren't pressed against Krishan. But him damn near unaliving a man and damn near unaliving a woman, and his ass is able to endure house arrest as a rich, wealthy nigga and have his charges reduced to conspiracy to... It ain't no conspiracy to commit a crime, bitch. He committed a crime. He shot the guns. He beat a nigga and beat a woman. And y'all want to release him back to the community with as less effort and penalty as possible. Like it ain't no tomorrow. And I think this is insensitive as fuck to both the victims in this case. This man did this shit to us, and he gets to be put on house arrest in front of his 72,000-inch ass smart TV and his Ferrari outside and his 3 layers of stairs and floors in the house, and his DoorDash and personal assistances, and his pool hall and arcade room, and his theater room, and his in-home studio, bitch. After he shot a bullet into a fucking car that could have went through the glass, the goddamn metal, and permanently injured the occupant or took his motherfucking life, and physically assaulted a woman in broad daylight and had his niggas damn near hold her captive while he did so, and house arrest with the reward of a reduced charge of conspiracy to commit a crime. This is America. Moving along. Girl, y'all already know. Y'all been seeing this shit in the news all night and all day long, girl. Everything been going down on Miss Beyonce's internet, girl. Miss Keke Palmer and her piece of simp, Darius Jackson, who worked down there to the CBS and local 7-Eleven, baby, as a super manager. Were caught up in internet and digital controversy when Miss Keke Palmer put on an old nasty bodysuit, baby, with her clappers hanging out the back and went down there to the Usher concert, girl. Okay? And Miss Darius stepped away, girl, while he was home being a housewife. Okay? He needed a peach too. He decided he didn't appreciate Miss Keke Palmer's bodysuit, her clappers being in broad daylight, and he didn't feel like this is the way that a mother nor a goddamn wife, okay? I thought she was a girlfriend, but a goddamn wife, allegedly, girl. Maybe they got a promise ring. I don't know, okay? Carries herself. Well, Miss Darius thought that the internet was going to be on his side, but he don't realize this is the age of divine feminine, girl. So it's all about pussy power, being in control, baby. And got his ass dragged into oblivion. I'm talking about to the point, baby, that he had to disconnect all his social medias, baby. Had to destroy them, obliterate them, throw a grenade on his goddamn social medias, baby. And while social media was busy tearing one into his asshole, all the motherfucking nosy hoes who got their master's degree and nosology, baby, just went ahead and flipped through them Twitterations, girl. You know, them Twitterations done got everybody in trouble, girl, because everybody been on Twitter for a decade, and they forgot how racist and colorist and privileged and anti-black and misogynist they were 10 years ago, girl, which is why I'm telling y'all right now, baby, soon as my moment comes, girl, okay, and we go to the next level, baby, I'm deleting all this shit, okay? Because them hoes ain't about to find this or motherfucking that, baby, to ruin my motherfucking moment with, baby, okay? So soon as CTV pop all the way off, girl, I'm just letting you know, bitch, we rebranding, girl, which means that all this shit gonna be destroyed, baby. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, girl, I'm destroying it all, baby, okay? It's gonna look like a, baby, it's gonna look, baby, what did Nene say about Sheree's sanctuary, girl? Dirt and straws, girl, okay? That's what y'all gonna see, baby. Dirt and straws, okay? I would call it Chateau Sheree when it becomes Chateau Sheree. Until then, girl, it's dirt and motherfucking straws, okay? That's what the old world we live in gonna look like, baby, up over chill, baby, because they might not to do me how they did Kevin Hart and how they doing Miss Darius Jackson, girl. But nonetheless, the hoes who got their master's degree in nosology, baby, had done fucked around and flipped through 7 years worth of his goddamn Twitter and found not only is he a self-hating coon who defends police, but that he's all over the internet in his draws and his songs, with his eggplant hanging all out and making an impression on his fruity alone, girl, and that there is a particular video that involves him filming his alleged mother of his child and his alleged wife, girl, with her booty meat out in a jumpsuit, making that ass clap, girl. And he decided to upload that to the internet. So he done been caught in all type of hypocrisies of his democracies. Now, everybody is saying that clearly he is controlling. They are saying that he is jealous and felt inferior because his wife, his girlfriend, his baby mama was being serenaded by the king of R&B, baby, and that Keke need to look at the telltale signs, okay? Now, I recently found out that how they met was they both was at an event, and that Darius was the brother of another male friend and acquaintance, and that her pussy started vibrating when she saw Darius. So she had pooched over to the left, okay? And was like, girl, I'm taking you home so I can ride your dick into oblivion, honey, okay? He was supposed to be a thought pocket for the night, but after she had them put that pussy on his sideburns, she realized he was kind of smart. She realized he was kind of loving. She realized he was kind of empathetic. She realized he was kind of a catch. So they began dating, and then she became impregnated, and now he done turned his motherfucking ass into Ike Turner, okay? So this is what I want to say. Keke Palmer, ladies, let what happened to Keke Palmer be a example to you all of what can happen when you don't listen to your pussy first. Keke Palmer, you should have went with your pussy first. When you see a man and your pussy tingles before your heart do, that lets you know he ain't good for nothing but being a goddamn jump off. Okay? If your pussy preceded your heart as it relates to a man, keep him in his motherfucking place, which is dick in a glass bottle. Okay? Keke fucked around, misaligned the feminine power in her, the intuition in her cooch, baby, and tried to turn a jump off into a husband, and now she trying to jump at the damn relationship, okay? If your puss vibrates before your heart do, I don't give a damn how cute and cuddly his ass is, baby. He is meant to be nothing more than a damn jump off, or else you will find yourself regretting that and humiliated by your choice to upgrade your piece of dick to a piece of man, like Keke Palmer did. And let me also send out some wisdom to Miss Darius, girl. How you dating a bad bitch. This is what comes when you date. This is what comes with dating a high-valued woman. This is what comes with dating a bad bitch, okay? You stay in your motherfucking place and you hold that baby to your goddamn areola like A$AP Rocky did and does unto Rihanna, okay? When she's the badder entity and she's the wealthier entity, girl, and she's the goddamn table, and you can't be nothing but a damn chair, you got to let her go down there in her bodysuit and be serenaded by the king of motherfucking R&B, baby. That's the kind of shit you gotta eat and take for the sake of living in a goddamn mini mansion with 18 bedrooms off of this woman's long-standing career and money since she been in the industry since Phor, bitch, okay? When you are dating a motherfucker as wealthy and as established and as hardworking and consistent and relevant as a Keke Palmer, bitch, all you can do is fuck and shut the fuck up. Fuck and shut the fuck up. Fuck and shut the fuck up, baby, because it's you who done hit the lottery, not Keke, baby. We didn't know who the fuck you was before Keke put that puss on your goddamn mustache. Her pussy alone is what put you on the map of relevancy, girl. Do you realize the type of divine power you sitting on? Do you realize that the only reason, bitch, you was able to even go viral is because this woman sat her puss on your veneers, bitch? Are you okay? And you ain't put a ring on it. We ain't hearing no wedding bells, no nothing. And you out here concerned about what she need to look like and what she ain't doing and what and who she need to be. So you need to get on the phone quick with Jay-Z. And you need to get on the phone quick with A$AP Rocky so they can give you the survival package. Bad bitch one-on-one, girl. How you survive being in love with a bad bitch, baby. You see, Jay-Z ass had to get in formation, right? It don't matter how and where Beyonce popped that bus, baby, from over there in the pyramids of Egypt, baby, to over there in Arabia, girl, from over there in the Americas and Cincinnati, bitch. Do you see Jay-Z on the internet fucking up his bag and his legacy, which is connected to his bad bitch? No. You know why? Because a basic nigga knows how to play his motherfucking part when he got wisdom. You need to get in line, baby. Okay? Or you gonna fuck around and find out what it's like to be Keke Palmer's ex-baby daddy on child support. That's what's gonna happen. You got a good thing going. Unlike you niggas, these women ain't gonna cheat on you. They don't do what y'all do. See, the reason she could do all that on camera is because she wasn't gonna do nothing in real life. You niggas are the ones who can't go up there and do what she did because you getting down and dirty in all actuality. You niggas pretend to be classy based and respectful while you got 3 and 4 other motherfucking families 2 blocks away. See, she could go up there, baby, and shake her motherfucking ass and melt into the floor because she got serenaded, girl. She got told a bedtime story about Usher. Because she ain't gonna, because it ain't gonna go no further than that. But you niggas who try to paint this conservative picture, okay, of being husband and being lovely and being fatherly, girl, okay? Y'all won't do none of the fuck shit caught on camera because you're doing the fuck shit in all actuality. We know how this goes, baby. So just lay low, keep your hair cut, keep your dick hard, fuck this woman, Let her be great, girl. And I guarantee you will benefit more from this alignment and this relationship and this proximity than she will, baby. Don't blow your good life, baby, letting your fragile ass male ego and your toxic masculine, girl. Your toxic masculinity get the best of you, girl. Let Keke network. Let her throw them clappers in Usher face. You never know what type of bag and professional gig that can lead to, baby. Okay. And once again, you got in a relationship to a bad bitch, and you just gonna have to sacrifice your ego to lay low. When Kevin Samuels told black women that they would have to sacrifice their egos to be with a six-figure man, I don't know why you niggas don't understand that when the tables turn, y'all got to give up the same thing. Okay? Your motherfucking ego, baby. Fall in line, baby. I love that women are giving these niggas that work in this season, girl. I'm so happy to see the turning of the tides and the turning of the poles, baby. But Kevin Samuels told women, baby, to know they motherfucking place, bitch. Okay? Y'all took it as Bible, baby. Well, the Darius Jacksons of the world, baby. Get in order, bitch. Because we're going to be here for 2,500 years, girl. That's how long the age of Aquarius is going to last, baby. Okay? You niggas going to be humbled for 2,500 motherfucking years, baby. We got a long cross-country journey ahead of us, baby. Y'all, baby, you might as well sit back, baby. You niggas going to be breastfeeding. And after a while, girl, the divine feminine about to create the goddamn technology that's going to allow you niggas to actually bear the children, bitch. Okay, you're going to find out really what it's like to be a house husband. You're going to find out what it's really like to be wifey, baby. Okay, baby, because the divine feminine, baby, she coming, honey. And she coming strong, baby. She already influencing the goddamn scientists, baby, on how to put a goddamn womb in you niggas, okay? She coming, sugar. So you might as well just lay low, get your Aquafina bottles together, baby. Take your motherfucking Advil, girl. We got 2,500 more years of this shit to go, girl. And I'm here for it. Moving along. Okay. Miss Steve Harvey, girl. Y'all been seeing. Girl, another crazy ass situation, girl. Steve Harvey done fucked around and hired a bitch who married to an alleged pedophile and who into bestiality, girl, okay? Steve Harvey co-hosts Miss Shirley Strawberry, okay? Famously known for her strawberry letters, girl, on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Up in there, girl. Married to Mr. Ernesto Williams, okay? Now, initially, folk had thought that it was Steve Harvey who had introduced Miss Shirley Strawberry to this goddamn ex-con known as Ernesto Williams. But actually, according to Miss Shirley, it was her friend who had set her up secretly with Mr. Ernesto one night when they went out to an event that either Ernesto was hosting or that he at least attended, you know, at the least, okay? And her friend had left her. I'm talking about bitch left in the Uber, bitch. I'm talking about like left her, girl. Like went out there, girl, and started hitchhiking to get a ride home, girl. The girlfriend was gone, okay? And this was Mr. Ernesto's opportune time to make a great impression upon Mrs. Strawberry, girl. So he had done sashayed her and sauteed her and serenaded her ass too. Just like Darius thought Usher was doing to Keke Palmer, baby. And she ended up really liking the guy. He ended up getting her a ride home after he had them put that good R&B sweet talking shit on her motherfucking ass. And from there, they dated. They became engaged. And then Ernesto married her on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Okay? And allegedly, everything been good up until last year when come the fuck to find out. Hold on. Maybe I can pull this up. Hold on. Come to find out, child, that hold on. Let me see something, girl. Man and woman. I'm about to see something, girl. Hold on, girl. I should have put this shit up when I had the chance, girl. Hold on. Ernesto. Let me see how you spell his motherfucking name. Ernesto Williams Scammer. How doing? Thumbs up this video. Oh, here it is. Yeah, girl. I'm gonna let y'all do this to it for yourself, girl. Like LeVar Burton says, you ain't gotta take my word for it, girl. Come to find out, she been for the past since 2022, girl. She been pulling up to the Steve Harvey morning show, girl, acting like her husband ain't been locked up for the past 8 months on scam charges, shy. Okay? Hold on. Let me show y'all the news report, girl, on her husband, girl. She been pulling up in there singing Christian hymns and shit, God. Writing the strawberry letter out, girl, as if her husband ain't down there on cell block 8 with Big Dick Derek and all his motherfucking homeboys getting slammed and slaughtered all in his motherfucking asshole, girl. And she forced to put commissary on JPay and coin on Securus, girl, okay? Girl, I mean, the master of faking it until you make it, girl. Miss Steve Harvey ain't even know what the hell the T was. Hold on. Let me show y'all this, girl. Let me run this all nasty piece. Hold on. She been around there showing her goddamn, hold on. What is this? Damn, I just had it. What am I doing? What am I doing? How doing? And share this video out, girl. I love you all a long time, girl. Hope you guys are enjoying the motherfucking show. Where's my history? Okay, Ty, if you're in the chat, boo, can you give me a nasty disclaimer, girl? Because we about to pull up on Miss Atlantic News first. Can I get an old nasty piece of disclaimer if Ty is in the chat? If not, we'll go ahead and forge ahead without it. But let me go ahead and get my own net. Okay, fair use, girl. All right, let me share my screen, chat. This is where the hell her husband been in. He been locked up in jail. All 22, girl, and Miss Shirley Strawberry ain't as much as solicited prayers from the public or her goddamn co-host, girl. Okay? Copyright disclaimer. There it is, girl. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news report, and teaching, scholarship, education, and motherfucking research. Let's go ahead and do it.
$1 million fraud scheme and a lot of victims. This all happened through an alleged growth and coaching business, part of it run on social media. But police say there could be more victims. Atlanta News first reporter Yasmina Alston has the story tonight.
Sounds too good to be true. It most likely is.
$1 million scheme and more than a dozen victims. Roswell police say these two, 57-year-old Ernest Williams or Nesto and 46-year-old Erica King or Erica Hughley, allegedly promised an improved life for a cause.
Essentially position themselves as experts in the fields of business growth, development, coaching, things of that nature. They would then align themselves with their victims with the promise of being able to grow their life goals, their missions, their brands, their social media followings, even to help them to the kind of high-end vehicles they wanted to drive.
Police say none of that happened from the business run out of a home on Pine Grove Road, where rental fraud was originally reported.
To request more and more payment, promising that those services and goods would be later provided, but never making good on those promises.
Now, as police look for more victims, they're also warning you not to fall victim. According to the Georgia Consumer Protection Division, scams are rampant. They say red flags include pressure to act immediately, use of scare tactics, and get-rich-quick promises.
My God.
And if you have any information about this...
Girl, okay, so that's what Miss Ernesto been doing, girl, and he been down there to the local Atlanta County jail, bitch. Okay, did y'all hear all that? Give me your one if y'all heard the audio, girl, because I don't know what it was given. So, as if that wasn't bad enough, girl, that her husband been locked up all 22, girl. Okay, because him and his cohort girl, which was this masculine stud girl y'all saw with these goddamn strong ass braids in her head, was down there pretending to be social media pioneers and successful entrepreneurs and scamming small businesses and scamming folk who interested in amplifying their social media presence, girl, by pretending they can put them on. And after these people done slid them hundreds of thousands and tens and nines and twos and fours of thousands of dollars, girl, these folk hitchhike on out of their life, girl. Miss Ernesto and his goddamn co-host, girl, that fled with folk check, bitch. Okay. Now y'all heard the police are saying, girl, if you came into contact with these goddamn agents of chaos, child, you need to contact the local Atlanta authorities. And shout out to Darva for the donation, baby. God love you long time, sugar. Thank you, honey. Y'all know all donation information is in the scroll in the description box below, and my beautiful moderators are rotating. Okay, all T. Okay, now to not make matters worse, girl, as a result of Ernesto going down for fraud, the local Atlanta police done fucked around and got a hold of his computer and electronic devices and to explore these crimes and all this criminality. Once they got into the computers and the laptops and the tablets and the cell phone and the browser history, bitch, okay, but more significantly, girl, that gallery, that photo gallery on the phone, they allegedly found child PORNOGRAPHY. They found nude images of minor folk. Okay, this YouTube, you know, we gotta talk in YouTube terms, girl. Okay, so he recently had a arraignment, okay, which is on YouTube, honey. Okay, and his lawyer is in tow. He's in tow. The judge is in tow. The prosecutors are in tow, and Big Dick Derek is also in tow. Okay, and things became even more shocking because they are now attempting to charge him for child PORO on his computer. As a initially we thought that there was only a single picture, a single ambiguous, controversial image found on the computer, girl. But come to find out in the arraignment, girl, it's multiple pictures. There's apparently an abundance of this type of content that was found on his devices. So as a result, the prosecutors were arguing that this man is dangerous. He was already an ex-con prior to these current charges of scamming and scheming in 2022 and these child pedo charges that he will now be facing in 2023. Apparently in his previous life, he also scammed, robbed, schemed, etc. He did time for just being an old nasty piece of burglar, girl. He was a burglar with good dick and swag, bitch, okay? But the attorneys, so the prosecutors in the arraignment cited that because he's dangerous, he has a pathology and a pattern of abuse, of atrocity, girl, of criminality and menacing, that they want him banned, okay, from basically all the underage females in his family, okay? One of them being Shirley Strawberry's daughter and her children. People have been trying to figure that out. Why is it that prosecutors are asking that we understand the contact with nobody under 18, but why is it that Shirley Strawberry's daughter, that he also has no contact with her? But girl, it got even more bizarre when they also asked that he make no contact with animals, bitch. So allegedly, girl, he been down there to the Shirley Strawberry house, girl, putting his dick all up in the vacuum cleaners and the pet chihuahuas and bulldogs and shit, bitch. That allegedly, girl, something done went on. They done discovered something else, baby, amiss, okay? That involves a concern for animals, girl. So they are not only banning him from minors, but they don't want his ass around the pets and the old McDonald, nor any of the animals on his goddamn farm. E-I-E-I-O, bitch. Okay? This is gonna get freaky real quick. Okay, now in that arraignment, his attorney said on behalf of Shirley Strawberry, she is requesting a degree of privacy concerning her address because she's a public figure and she wants her address kind of scrapped from any of the public records so that she doesn't have to worry about pandemonium. Okay? Not only that, prosecutors want his passport banned because allegedly he's a flight risk because they have him recorded on jail calls making arrangements with Shirley Strawberry to go live at Steve Harvey's house. And apparently they have him on recorded jailhouse calls planning to run off, making arrangements to go be with his girlfriend, baby. Okay, see, the prosecutor spit all the tea, bitch, okay? We found out, girl, that he got a whole girlfriend outside of his woman, his marriage, his wife, Shirley Strawberry, huh? Uh-huh. They got all this audio, girl, on recorded, so they want his passport banned. And despite these charges, despite the fact that he got a whole nother woman, okay, a whole long time girlfriend, girl, Miss Shirley allegedly want him to come back home. She done told the courts, girl, to send him on back home, girl, because she's 70, and if he about to do 70 years, she want to get the rest of the dick that's about to go missing for the rest of her life. Because by the time he get his ass out and off of cell block 8, not only will he won't dick himself, girl, she will already be in the grave with a tombstone on top of her ass, purging for her goddamn sins and trying to find out if her goddamn name is in the book of life. So it's a lot going on, girl. Now, word on the curb, I ain't verified this or verified that in terms of what I'm about to say, girl. But the girls and the word on the curb is that she has known about the side bitch and that the side bitch actually lives a few doors down, girl, that the side bitch don't live too far away from the humble abode, girl. So it's giving Wendy Williams, Kevin Hunter tease, girl. Okay? Now, I can kind of believe that Shirley might know about the side piece because I think at Shirley's age and with her being a seasoned, middle-aged, coming-of-age woman, that at this point, girl, she probably just needs a man for the bare minimum. She probably feels like, girl, this puss is, it's been too marinated, it's sat for too long, and the equity on my beauty, girl, is on its way out the door because I'm aging and living in a society, girl, that does not celebrate and honor the beauty of growing and becoming of age. Therefore, girl, just love me. When I need you to do photo ops, girl, when I need you to go on vacation, honey, when I need, to be thrashed around the room, girl, and have dick in every hole, girl, just come on back home, child. And if you need a little piece of puss on the side, girl, it is what it is, child, okay? I've been here 75 years. I know how all this goes. It ain't that deep for me, even though we are married before the Holy Ghost, the Holy Father, and the Holy Daughter, okay? So I can believe Shirley might be aware, okay, and that they might have an open marriage arrangement. And the fact that she still want his black ass to come home and she just learned about the side bitch in charge, girl, it's given, yeah, girl, this new tea for y'all, this old to us, more bizarre. People can't figure out why is she willing to house a nigga who has to be banned from children, who has to be banned from animals, and who, more importantly, can't even make contact with her daughter. So it seems, girl, that Shirley Strawberry is also giving off desperado tease. It's giving off, girl, I'm going to put my man before the state, before the country, before my children. It's giving, girl, I will go down in flames. I will go down with the Titanic for this man, girl. It's giving, I will believe him over my kids, girl. It's giving all of that. It's giving all of that, girl, because the girls can't figure out, girl, why she won't. A man who had nude images of minors on his computer can't be around animals and cannot have contact with her own grandchildren nor her daughter, who is the mother of those children. I'm scared for Shirley. Shirley Strawberry is the kind of bitch who would get set up on a Force 48 type of shit. Wow. She the kind of bitch who is dumb and naive, while her man and the mistresses are putting all type of death insurance and shit on her, girl, life insurance on her, girl, and they could plot her death, unalive her ass, and then have the mistress move into the house. He's caught on photos, girl. He gets married 3 weeks after this mysterious death, girl. She's the kind of bitch who like walks into the danger because of her naivety, her gullibility, and her desperation, girl, okay? The fact that she is not even willing to stand on principle and say, bitch, you can go a lot of places, bitch, but you can't come here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. And I'm sure it's trouble in paradise. I'm sure her daughter is not happy with the fact that her mother is taking back a man who can't be around her kids, can't be around no kids, can't be around no motherfucking animals, and got a whole hoe on the side. Make it make sense, child. On top of that, allegedly, Steve Harvey is willing to help Ernesto, girl. So Miss Harvey is willing to, put a few coin on the lawyers and defense fund, girl. I don't know what to say. I don't know what this is they found, girl. I don't know what the defense gonna be, girl. I don't know what this thing is with animals. I don't know why he banned, girl, from Shirley Caesar Strawberry's, girl, children's and grandchildren's and things, bitch. But apparently, girl, it's all gonna come out in the wash. Okay? So this is a developing story. It's a lot going on. And the fact that Shirley Caesar and Ernesto were allegedly caught on Securus, girl, chopping it up about him going over there to Steve Harvey house also means that Steve Harvey with the shits too. Now, this could be a matter, okay? I guess we gotta be fair. For some people, Gloria, and in the court of law, allegedly, you are innocent until proven guilty. So I don't know whether Steve Harvey and Shirley attitude is until he is factually prosecuted and found factually guilty, we're going to treat him like he innocent and going to continue to treat him like a loved one and a friend of the family and shit, child. And then afterwards, we will join the verdict. But until then, we're going to treat him accordingly. But Steve, the nigga already was in jail prior to these bestiality pedo charges for scamming and fucking scheming. And you was willing to let the nigga be in your house because Shirley wouldn't have had that conversation with Ernesto, girl, if Steve had not been okay with him living out of his home or one of his goddamn homes, child, around his goddamn chihuahua, baby. You fuck around, come home and find your chihuahua's asshole blown out, baby. Yeah, it's the man upstairs, baby. Miss Chihuahua been sleeping with the enemy the whole time. Okay? So, y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comment section, girl. That's a whole lot of shit in one situation, girl. How you get mistress, infidelity, bestiality, pedophilia, and scamming and scheming all in one situation, girl? One situation, bitch. What is this nigga's religion? Satanism? Shirley, girl, you in danger, Sealy. You in danger, bitch. That's the kind of nigga, baby. He scamming scheme, girl. That's the kind of nigga, baby, who will off your motherfucking ass for the insurance money, baby. And then ride around in all your old ass classic vehicles, baby, with the new bitch. Okay? And the new bitch is the bitch that helped him to bury the motherfucking body, bitch. You need to get the fuck on out. Okay? But we gonna move it along because we ain't even got all the pieces to the puzzle, baby. It's gonna get worse before it gets better with this story, girl. It's too many moving parts, girl. It's too many dark-hearted parts. What the fuck going on, girl? It's too deep, girl. It's layers and layers and layers of horrorness in this situation, child. So as more comes to the surface, girl, I will be updating y'all ass accordingly. Now, last but not least, baby, we have almost reached the end of our, well, we don't reach the last story on our docket, girl. Shout out to the 907 motherfucking viewers in the chat. If you guys are here, please don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you share. And don't forget to give me thumbs up because I'm in this bitch working, y'all. Working for y'all, baby. Working hard, baby. Okay? We got to get to Miss Unhinged, girl. Miss Unhinged with Budweiser K, baby. Now, y'all know Miss Unhinged, girl, done found herself filing Chapter 11, girl, down there to the bankruptcy office, child. And she recently had a 341 creditors bankruptcy hearing where she, according to Hip Hop Inquirer, girl, according to Byron Dennis, girl, and his co-host, girl, as far as they're concerned, Miss Unhinged committed all types of bankruptcy fraud, girl, or at least has attempted to, allegedly. Let me put up all my motherfucking shit, baby. Okay, now you guys know I give an old nasty piece of review about that hearing, girl. Okay, it went down, honey. And she also revealed in that hearing that she was going to sue Olga and her other attorneys because they are the reason why she in the predicament her damn self, baby. Okay. Now y'all know the IRS folk gave her to the 14th or the 16th of this month, girl, to give them missing tax returns. Because she claimed, girl, that she owes this and owes that, etc. But they don't have any of that income, any of those filings on record, girl. So if she done fucked around and lied, well, she got to the 14th, baby, to produce the substance behind those tall tales, okay? Y'all know that there's all type of repercussions and consequences that can happen, including jail time, if not only they deny her bankruptcy, but bankruptcy court turns her shit over to the criminal courts, girl. Okay, and she will have a real shit show on her fucking hand, which can potentially happen because she did just flat out lied. Okay, revisiting some of those lies, girl. She told bankruptcy court that she only pays $2,500 in rent, but they already knew that she pays $4,500. So then she told them, well, that's her half. She then listed on her bankruptcy filing that she had two old ass used thrift store ass Gucci, Versace, something purses, girl, okay? And that they were already used and given to her, okay? But she listed them as a valuable on her filing, okay? These are all things you list on a bankruptcy filing so that the bankruptcy can know what you have that can be liquidated as it relates to your debt, okay? But once she got into the hearing, girl, she said she didn't know where the purses were. And then social media, who has a degree in odiology, found clips of Unhinged saying that the purses were actual birthday gifts from her husband. They were either birthday or anniversary gifts, girl. They were brand new. While she told the courts, girl, that they were used purses that she don't know where they at, even though she listed them as valuables. So all type of lies were told, girl, okay? Then she didn't own a house. And she told them she didn't have an app. And she didn't know how the bills got paid, and she don't know who her husband banks with, and he makes more money. It was just went on and on and on and on, to the point that I told you guys in the last update that Unhinged's employees could be subpoenaed as well. Okay, Sledgehammer Head and Jasmine and all them folk who on scooters and shit, girl. Okay? That they ass can be subpoenaed, girl, down there to the bankruptcy court as a result of Unhinged acting deaf, dumb, stupid, and purple-headed. Recently, girl, things have gotten much worse, okay, for Miss Unhinged as it relates to this bankruptcy shit because, and shout out to Dennis Byron, girl, okay, because him and his co-host are the ones who reviewed the audios. They had access to the actual hearing at the time, and the actual audio is going to be surfacing very soon, girl, so we can hear it for ourselves, child. But according to bankruptcy lawyers and attorneys, Unhinged could actually be forced by bankruptcy court. She could be mandated against her will to auction off her YouTube channel as an asset. That she can be forced into handing over, just like Kim Zolciak was forced, girl, to sell her motherfucking her Georgia mini mansion, bitch, down there to the auction house, girl. Unhinged could be forced to, since she's so broke, as she claimed. See, this is when you try to pussy pop before the courts, and you think you're smarter than the courts, and you think, well, girl, I'm just going to look broke on paper. I'm gonna look broke on paper so that these hoes can either alleviate my debt altogether or at least put me on the bare minimum payment plan possible. But then you fuck around and find out that your biggest valuable, your biggest asset, which is your very name, girl, your actual brand, can be a candidate in an auction house party, girl, down there to the bankruptcy courts so that the IRS and Cardi B could get their motherfucking money. Now, some of y'all may be asking, why she been running rampant for the past few weeks, girl? She dragged Storm. She dragged Veneer Wiggins. She dragged she just Cardi, girl, Offset, girl. I mean, she just Blue Ivy, Beyonce, Tina Knowles, bitch. She just been around here showing her ass, and she been trying to go on touring shit for Comedy Girl. Well, my personal perception and opinion is that Unhinged is clout chasing and doing the most online in hopes of driving traffic to her app and her husband's app. Yep. It's on over Kiwi Studios. It's Yep LLC, okay? Her husband's app and channel, because she's gearing up to pay the IRS and Cardi, okay? Because she thinks that the bankruptcy may go through, her application may go through, and she knows that more than likely she's going to be put on a payment plan rather than have her debt dissolve altogether. So now the bitch got to make motherfucking money by driving traffic to her damn self for attention, for clicking views, because clicking views on social media on platforms that are monetized. Facebook is monetized. She over there. YouTube is monetized. She over here. She got her husband has an app that she produces content on over there. Okay. So she got to make money because she gearing up for an old nasty piece of payment plan. Okay. And that's either going to go on her way or not. Okay. Now, she'll be trying to make money, as you guys can see, in every direction. Hence, going on the road for this comedy show. Hence, wilding out. But she strategically applied for Chapter 11 ahead of her live comedy show so that she wouldn't have to worry about anyone serving her with lawsuit papers. Because remember, Tokyo Tony on her neck, Tony the Closer on her neck, Larry Reed on her neck, and it was one more motherfucker. Oh, Kevin Hunter, remember? On her neck as well for one of them old ass interviews involving him eating out the asshole of a struggling artist who had just did number 2 in the bathroom. But that's according to Unhinged and her platform. It's allegedly for me. Okay. Now she did all that strategically. Okay. Before she applied for Chapter 11 ahead of her live comedy show, so that she wouldn't have to worry about none of getting served, because some people think that if you have either successfully filed bankruptcy or you're in the process of filing bankruptcy, that you cannot be sued. And she knows if she's doing comedy shows to make money to pay off the IRS and Cardi B, that she'll have to be outside, because now she also got to venture outside of the internet. Okay. The salacious blogger who bragged about only having to do YouTube twice a week because her shit was stacked together as a result of Miss Cardi B's verdict, is now having the pussy pop in every goddamn direction. Outside social media, inside social media, to make motherfucking coin, because Cardi B done put her ass into a pretzel knot. Okay. But it's not necessarily true that you cannot be sued. Unhinged is mistaken, because according to the way those proceedings actually work, if the debtor filed for bankruptcy before the filing of a lawsuit, the parties who want to sue her can actually file an adversary proceeding, which is a lawsuit filed in the bankruptcy court that is related to but separate from the bankruptcy case itself, which can prevent the discharge of debts that can also be motivated if the trustee suspects that the debtor is committing fraudulent conveyance, which is the illegal, unfair transfer of property to another party via bankruptcy trustee. And you guys know Cardi B already done revealed recently that Unhinged allegedly, in the words of Storm, embezzled, and the dumb hoe admitted that she transferred all her assets after the verdict, which the judge told her not to do so, which is also illegal. And now, Unhinged is not smart. And now it's just a matter of any, mini, miny, mo, tick, 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 tockety, motherfucking boom. This ain't looking good. She admitted it in court. They literally asked her, when did you transfer your home, your cars, your business, your this, and your that? Did you do this after the verdict? Yeah. Now your damn employees are compromised because bankruptcy can subpoena them and force them to snitch on your motherfucking ass, because them lying in bankruptcy court can penalize them as well. You forcing Sledgehammer Head and her goddamn weave girl to have to tell all of Yeps, aka also known as Kiwi Studios business. Not only can your bankruptcy not fall through because your paperwork is looking funky and your filings are looking stank and you done pussy pop and lied on under oath, on camera, in audio, before a judge, a trustee, the IRS, and Cardi B's motherfucking attorneys. And then you think that you can slow down and carry on like a mad woman by filing bankruptcy because nobody can sue you when you file bankruptcy. Now that you're going to have to be outside because you got to make money outside the internet as a result of millions of dollars worth of fucking debt, and come to find out, bitch, filing bankruptcy is not going to keep nobody off your motherfucking ass because they can't apply and demand a adversary proceeding, girl, which is a lawsuit filed in bankruptcy. Charlotte, what a mighty motherfucking web one has. It's a mess. A whole hot, shitty, diggity mess. Courtney Jackson says they can still sue. Exactly. It'll be on hold. And here's the thing. Everybody who want to sue her ass ain't even suing for money. They suing just to fuck her up and to fuck up her life like this Cardi B lawsuit has done. She's under the delusional impression that people are suing her broke, stupid ass for money we all know she clearly don't have. When they're suing her out of principle and they're suing her just to keep her life in struggle mode. At this point, nobody wants money from Unhinged because everybody who's suing her ass got money. Tony the Closer got money. Kevin Hunter is completely and utterly broke. He can't even pay his motherfucking bills to the whatchamacallit girl of $800 something motherfucking dollars. But Miss Tokyo Tony girl just got to the bag and moved into her 4-bedroom, 2-story, 3-story mansion, girl. And y'all already know Larry's money runs long. Nobody's suing her for moolah. They suing her to keep her shit fucked up like this. This is why they would be suing her, baby. So she can try to make herself broke on paper so nobody can legally have any coin to take from her. That ain't what nobody after. They want that Cardi B package. They want that bitch. You better go move assets around. They gonna keep you on your motherfucking toes and breaking the sweat, baby. They gonna keep you in that paddle boat to Africa, baby. They gonna keep you taking your money out of Chase Banking and Banking of America, girl, and all these goddamn credit unions. They're gonna keep your ass running amok to and fro the motherfucking earth. That's why they're suing her. Yeah, Tokyo got a house, and it's a beautiful one too. She done went from the Red Roof Inn, girl, to moving in, bitch. Okay, she done went from the Red Roof Inn, girl, with the one good curtain and the one good window in the solo 1-bed room, girl, to a whole mansion, child. Better get into it, honey. Go on over there to Tokyo Tony's page, her YouTube page, Shy. I think last night she was in there singing shit from the 1970s and shit in her new living room, girl, barefoot with no deodorant on. In there with barefoot with no damn deodorant on, girls, singing Diana Ross and the Supremes and shit, child. Yeah. Go on over there, girl. See what it gives, honey. But just like Shirley Strawberry, Unhinged, bitch, they coming. Okay, bitch. You fucking around and finding out in real time, girl. And we get to have a front row seat to the fuck shit of it all. Okay? This concludes our motherfucking hot topics, baby. Once again, all donation information is in the description box below. If you enjoyed the show, baby, if you got your life, baby, if it was 2 hours, 17 minutes, and 51 seconds of sheer entertainment, laughs, horror, and stimulation, baby, show a bitch that it's motherfucking real, baby, by dropping a few coins on the king, okay? If you can't afford a few coins to throw on the king, baby, make sure you thumbs up, at the least subscribe and share out the content. And I love you long time, baby, okay? We'll be back tomorrow. I got some shit to get into, girl. Hollyweird and the world of social media just keeps on giving. I love you down, honey. Also got hair videos coming for you guys, girl, so you will see how I did all of this, honey. Okay, all that content is coming. I've been working for y'all, baby. Okay, just working it out, honey. Okay. So I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful Sunday night, and peace to the Middle East.